San Francisco, of course, as many of our viewers know, has been hit very hard by the pandemic. It's seen historic vacancy rates in its office buildings, hitting more than 31%, according to CBRE. Deirdre Bosa sat down with San Francisco's Mayor London Breed to discuss how she's working on trying to bring workers back to the business district there. Deirdre.
It's complicated. So when I sat down with Mayor Breed, I wanted to address a few things really on opposite ends of the spectrum. One, the hope that generative AI, which we spent so much time talking about, the hope that that will be the next tech boom, which is already happening. San Francisco is now home to 20 of the best funded AI companies, more than the rest of America combined. Mayor Breed, not surprisingly, embraces that. But two, how does she make sure that those companies stay here and that other larger, more taxable tech businesses don't desert the city? A lot of that has to do with the problems that many of our viewers, as David said, has probably heard about: the homelessness crisis, open-air drug markets, crime, and taxes. Here's part of our conversation.
I speak to CEOs who are actually moving people back into the city. They're leasing space, thousands of square feet, trying to bring thousands of workers back, but they feel like they're being punished for it. They feel like they're being taxed incrementally per person they bring back into the office.
So it's interesting because I just had a meeting with a number of CEOs in San Francisco talking exactly about both crime, public safety, and then especially like the cost of doing business in San Francisco. And you are not wrong. We are, you know, when you look at what we're charging in taxes compared to any other major city, it's almost criminal because in the past 5 years, since 2018, 14 new taxes for all kinds of things. And it punishes people who do want to come to the office. And in fact, most of the people who don't have employees in the office, they are saving money that they don't have to then pay the city for. So I understand that. So next year, what we're doing now is we're focusing on a ballot measure to completely reform our tax system. And the business community, labor, and city agencies are going to be a part of that effort because, you know, we made a lot of mistakes.
I asked Mayor Breed which specific taxes she would get rid of. She pointed to the payroll tax, and she said that she's open to a discussion on Prop C. That is the homelessness tax that has fired up a lot of big personalities in San Francisco, including Mark Benioff, a supporter, and Jack Dorsey and Stripe's Patrick Collison, who are opposed to it. Guys, the stakes are high. More than a year ahead of that election, Mayor Breed is already facing challengers.
Does she have the city council to back her on some of these moves? I mean, if she wants to try and make them?
That's where she faces opposition. She wants to bring that to the voters. But even the budget that San Francisco passed this year, she didn't get a lot of what she wanted on taxes because of opposition from supervisors. But, you know, the folks here on the ground say that she's got to get support. That's part of the position. Every politician faces bloated bureaucracies. And Mayor Breed, you know, she's flip-flopped a little bit on some of the taxes, on some of policing, and budgets there. So it's very complicated. Everyone that lives here knows that very well. But the business community, they want change and they want more urgency.